Hello! Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For this week's read, I'm going to use the tarot of the Astromatrix Tarot. There's a website in the back here if you're interested to find it. I want to say this was like a community effort, not a community, but like a group effort. I don't think there's like a one person who did it. Supportive Oracle cards. Your Clairvoyant Oracle cards by Belinda Grace, illustrated by Elaine Marzin. Website in the back here, rockpoolpublishing.com.au, A as in apple, U as an umbrella. And I use dice. I use a 22-sided dice for the major arcana. I substitute 22 for 0 and make that the Fool. And then I use a 14-sided dice for the minor arcana and a 4-sided dice to decide which suit of the minor arcana. That's from Math Art Fun, I believe it is. MathArtFun.com is where I got those dice. Alright, with that being said, if you would like a reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. This is James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day. Hello, Aquarius. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. These readings are valid for whenever you come to them. That being said, what do we have for Aquarius? Why is that way over there? Burps. That's nice. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Alright. Alright. So, the whole situation is not fun. It improves and then it ends on a high note. So, just give you a heads up on that. Not that I'm really a Sunshine Rainbows reader, but still. Sometimes they start rough, and I'm like, who's gonna watch this? Like, it sounds so rough. Who's gonna watch this? It does start rough. It really does. But the fact that it lifts up and brings you up, not for nothing. Also, I feel like I need to tell this to people. The reading either is gonna hit or it doesn't. Just by you watching it doesn't make it happen. So you're either in it or you're not. So it's not gonna make things happen like that. Just watching this, I just feel like I need to say that. I feel like usually Aquarius gets that, but still. The way this is starting, they're saying you chose to be a part of it. You literally said, sign me up. So, take that with a grain of salt. General read, whatever this is, we're talking about it. They're saying you did choose to be a part of this. So, yep, and it's kind of like, I feel like it wasn't moving, something wasn't going right, something was wrong, and it needed to go better. And you chose to be a part of this. Take it with a grain of salt. I know that might sound brutal. I feel like when you chose to be a part of it, though, the way you thought it was going to go is, I'm going to just do what I need to do to push it forward into the next phase, and then I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to kick it forward, get it going down the hill, and then I'm going to go. I'm out. That's it. I'm just going to be here for a couple minutes, and then I'm going to do. It's almost like, taking a job, but like, I only need this job until, I can pay off this one bill. And once I pay off this one bill, I'm out. That's all I need. That's not how this turned out, though. It's kind of like I didn't expect to stay, but lo and behold, I did. And I feel like I'm stuck. You got the Devil card and the Eight of Swords. For whatever reason, you do feel like, could I technically leave this situation? Yeah. Would that make my situation overall worse? Yeah. So it's kind of like I could technically stop, but it would also make everything else a lot worse. I do feel like I'm kind of stuck in it. I'm in the quicksand, can't get out. I'm feeling stuck. I don't feel like I'll be stuck in it forever, but for right now, I feel stuck. Okay, so I knew there was something else there. I don't feel like I'm going to stay here forever, but for right now, I am stuck. If I'm going to get out of it, there's certain requirements I need to achieve. And then there's possibilities here. I also have to accept certain things that are going to change. I have to make peace with that and maybe coordinate accordingly. That makes sense, right? The way I'm saying that doesn't sound like it's coming off quite right, but okay. Have you decided that you're moving on from this? Oh, okay. I was going to pick up the dice, but then I saw this. The death card is in your thoughts. I feel like I've made up my mind, like, this isn't working. I have to make some rough choices. I'm going to make those choices. And I feel like the fact that I'm just making that decision in my mind does lift a lot of pressure, because I'm just like, you know what? I did this for a while for a reason, but the way this is going, I need to make changes. And it's time to make those changes. I've done this before. I can do it again. It's time to do it again. Whatever that means. And I feel like part of what I don't like about the change I'm starting to head into is it is going to be a slow process, and it's going to be an emotionally heavy one. You got the death card there, which is a water card. Sometimes talks about Scorpio, doesn't have to, but it's a very heavy water card. It's got a lot of current to it. This going on is very slow. The page card, its pages are slow in my opinion. Sometimes people see them as messengers, which is fine. I see maybe the Page of Swords, but that's not how I read it. I see that as a more developing energy. It's going to take some time to get through it. I don't really like that, is what I'm getting from the Four of Cups. But I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to make it happen, and I'm ready to move forward. I've made up my mind with this situation. Once you make up your mind with the situation, you're going to start doing what you need to do. Opportunity is going to show up pretty quickly. There is some type of energy around this where, I'm sorry, let me turn that off. There is an energy around this where other people are going to be upset. They're upset, but you know what? That's not bad. Sometimes other people are very upset about the changes that are going to happen, but it's in their best interests. Whatever you're doing here, whatever's going on here, you've spent enough time with it. People don't like that you're leaving. Maybe they feel like they can't do it without you. Maybe that's a crutch on their own. Maybe they need to step out of that thought and start doing for themselves. The way they're handling this isn't good. They're going to go into their whole new phase. Just in case somebody's pulling on your heartstrings, making you feel like they can't do things without you, they can. You know they can. They just don't want to and probably don't like the idea of it. They'll be okay. There's people here that are very resistant to this change and trying to get in your way and cause as many problems as they can doing it. I don't think they're going to be successful with that. In fact, they're stuck. And that's a them problem. They're not effective. They're stuck, but they're not effective. If people are trying to get in your way or trying to play nasty, they're just going to screw themselves over. They're going to be ineffective to stop you to go where you need to go. I don't really want to give them too much more energy because I feel like that's like a brat way to handle this. They shouldn't be getting in your way. They shouldn't be playing these little dirty tricks because I feel like there's little dirty tricks where they're trying to stop you. They're going to fail. There's something here about loyalty. Okay. Something here about loyalty. Can we get like some... manipulation. More manipulation. Don't let people feel like you owe them. Don't let them play that game with you. This card is not a bad card, but when it comes into this situation, I feel like somebody's trying to play with you. They might be quite smart, but don't let them play that game with you. The advice here is like when you see that opportunity, champion it forward. Champion that forward and go forward. Even if you have to toot your own horn, even if this isn't your normal way of doing things, say, hey, you know what? I've done a lot for you. I've done more than enough for you. Bye. Enough. And don't worry about it. Go forward towards your next situation and don't feel bad about it. The sooner you get into that next situation, the more at peace you're going to feel, the better things are going to be for you. I keep getting this contrary energy, so I'm trying to understand what that is for Aquarius. So, like, you know, just not addressing it. Letting people think what they want to think. If people say that you're arrogant for some reason, let them think that. Play it up. I am arrogant. I did what I did. I know what I did. I just feel like that's not Aquarius's normal energy, but, you know, let them think what they want. Let them think what they want. Keep going. Don't give them the time of day with that stuff. For some reason, that could hold you back. Champion what you want. Go forward with it boldly. Know that you should have it. Know that you do deserve it. We all deserve something good every now and then. You've done more than enough in this situation. You deserve this. Don't feel bad about it. Once you get over to that next thing, you got more coming. You got more things coming for you. You got a lot. Once you get across that threshold, like, really, where is that? I was going to say, here it is. Once you get across the threshold, things are fine for you. You're not going to have an issue anymore. Let this go in the past and stay in the past. Don't let them pull you back. I just keep getting this weird energy where people keep trying to pull you back. Center on what you want. You've had enough of whatever the situation was. You tried to get involved. It seemed like it was a good idea at the time. You didn't think you were going to stay that long. You stayed a lot longer than you expected. But now that's done. It is what it is. It's over. Better things to go on to. Better things to spend your time on. Let's do to that. There's a lot coming towards you, too, after you move out of this energy. I almost feel like a lot of things that were more in stasis or frozen come out of that energy. Maybe there's people that you used to have in your life that kind of pulled back while you were in this situation. Those people are going to come back, too, and you're going to have a lot of people from your past come back that I feel like are good people. So maybe there's going to be some healing. Maybe there's going to be some sorting out of feelings from that, too, by the way. I think we're there. We went through the whole thing, so yeah. All right, I'm going to shut this down here. Hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.